Hey guys, what is up? Schroeder here with another video to help you guys start, grow, and scale your phone flipping or buyback business. And today, guys, I'm going to be going over how to take this business that you have or this side hustle that you have and either keep it a side hustle or move it to a business. Okay, so I'm going to be going over what I call the core four of each method. So we're going to start with the core four of the side hustle and then core four of the business and really show you guys how to scale this thing and how, if that's something you're looking to do, or if you love your job and you want to stay there but you want to make an extra 30 to 50K a year, we'll show you the steps on that too. So here is what we're going to really be talking about today. I'm going to be showing you guys how to go from a side hustle to a business. This will be for a very specific type of person, and I hope you guys enjoy it no matter what. So let's rock and roll. So I teach the core four method. This is the basic thing that I teach for the most part. So this is how you start a side hustle, flipping phones and electronics, okay? So we go over this a lot. It's going to be reach outs, ads, diversity, negotiation. And then we'll move over to the business side of things here in a few minutes. But I want to talk a little bit about the side hustle part because this is where the foundation of everything starts. This is where the skill sets are actually built to take it into an actual business. A lot of the times it's very difficult to jump straight into the business type of stuff because you don't have the skill sets necessary to make that transition. And the crazy thing is, the skill sets you learn right here are the same things that you can apply just at a larger either volume or with different types of clients, and you'll make more money doing almost the same exact thing. It's insane how it works. So we're going to talk about reach outs. Number one, reach outs. So this is the first part of the core four. This is where you should probably start. This is where most people start anyway. So most people start with reach outs, DMing people on Marketplace, DMing people on OfferUp, things like that. That's where most people start, and that's great. That's, you should be doing at minimum 20 offers a day on the reach outs. Okay, so you should be sending offers, not just offers. You should be like, hey, I run a business where I buy phones, MacBooks, iPads, smartwatches, cameras, and other items like that. If I could pay you cash today, would you be willing to go any lower on the price? That's what you should be sending to people 20 times a day on reach outs if you're just starting, okay? The next part of this is ads. So ads, normally we start with Facebook ads. Google ads are a little bit more nuanced in that way of learning, but you want to do some ads. So if you want to set up Facebook and Google, I recommend it, even Instagram, okay? So this creates, instead of going outbound, which is what reach outs are, you're creating inbound leads. These are people that are not posting their items on Marketplace. These are people that are most of the time not even looking for you unless they're coming from Google, which then they are looking for you, right? So, but these are inbound, meaning people are coming to you and they're like, hey, I want to sell my phone. How do I do that? And then you make an offer, and usually it gives you a little bit more a streamlined approach in the process, right? So that is that part. So ads, these are social ads, Facebook, Instagram, Google, that stuff. Diversity. So we have the top 10 electronics that we recommend diversifying into, and those are basically iPhones, Samsungs, MacBooks, smartwatches, cameras, iPads, PlayStations, game consoles. Trying to remember anything else. I think that's about it. So we have a list of top 10 electronics that we recommend. We go over those on our masterclass every week at the time you're watching this anyway. So you definitely want to be diversifying what you buy. This means gaining a skill set that you don't have in the beginning. Okay, you might be more familiar with phones, then that's fine. But I recommend getting a little bit more solidified with most electronics. That way you become more valuable to your customers, okay? And they'll turn into repeat customers a lot faster than normal, okay? So diversify what you buy and diversify what you sell, and you'll make more money. It's just how it is. And then negotiation. So I've changed this. This actually used to be Google My Business and SEO. I realized later on that can go over people's heads a little bit, and it's a little bit more complex to set up. So I swapped it with negotiation because negotiation is very, very important. And this is something I didn't express over the past couple of months is like, and I started noticing this with my students as we'd get them all set up with leads and everything. And But what we would notice is like they would be getting the leads, they would be getting like messages, but they were not negotiating correctly. And it was just time and time again, it's more of the point where they're just asking too many questions before making an offer. Like that's really what it is. So yeah, you want, this is probably the most important skill set that you can have is negotiation. Once you have this down, the world opens up in this space big time, because then you can start applying it in many different places and with many different types of items, and you'll make more money. That's just how it works. All right. So reach it. So this is the side hustle part of the core 4. Okay. So reach outs, ads, diversity, negotiation. This will get you 0 to 50K a year. Like that is what that will do. And that's profit. That's not just sales. All right. If you want to learn more about the core 4, I go over it pretty intensely in my Tech Flips to Profit ebook. You can check that out in the description below. But it's like $5, so it's cool. But this is the core 4 when it comes to building a side hustle. Okay. The next thing that I want to talk about is the business side of things. This is where you start solidifying your business as a business. So this is where you get like your LLC, you get your, your business bank account, your stuff like that, your accountant, right? So business. First thing you want is a Google My Business profile. The reason you want to Google My Business profile is so that you can start getting reviews on Google. Facebook reviews mean nothing to me, simply because nobody goes to Facebook to figure out if they like somebody or they go to review somebody. Nobody does that. Like I have never once gone to a Facebook page to see how good they are. Like I've never done that. So doesn't matter in my opinion. Google is where it's at, okay? Because whenever we're looking at a restaurant to see how good it is, we don't go to Facebook, we go to Google, right? So you want to solidify Google My Business big time. Google My Business is huge in this industry. Number one, because no other phone flippers have it. Most phone flippers don't have an LLC. Most phone flippers don't have anything that is considered actual business, okay? So by getting a Google My Business, you actually put yourself in like the top 1% of phone flippers that flip phones. It's insane. The next thing, stores. So you want to start making connections with stores. How do you do that? So I said earlier that the same skills over here start applying over there, right? So to get in with the stores, you have to do reach outs. Pretty easy, right? So it's the same thing. You reach out to them and you say almost the exact same thing. You just be like, hey, I run a business that buys iPhones, MacBooks, iPads, smartwatches, cameras, and other things. If I could buy a bulk of your inventory, would you go less on the prices? A lot of the times, pawn shops, repair shops, and other places like that will say yes. A lot of the time, mostly pawn shops, because they need to get rid of inventory and get cash back on hand. Okay? So, stores. All right, this is definitely part of the business, and sometimes they will ask you if you're a legit business, and this is where the Google My Business really comes in. Okay, it comes in massively. All right, so Google My Business, stores, meaning pawn shops and places like that. Other resellers. So there's a ton of other resellers in your area, and guess what? This goes back to the basics that I just told you guys about. How do you reach out to the other resellers? Well, you just go to Facebook Marketplace and you type in cash for phones. And then guess what you do? Boom, reach outs again, right? You just reach out to them like they're other people trying to sell their phones, right? And that's how that works. It's the same thing. And then what I recommend is doing about it. Most of these guys won't be selling online, which is where you'll have an advantage most of the time. So if you do sell online, you have an advantage over them because you can sell it for more than they can most of the time. So you definitely want to connect with other resellers because they make it a lot easier for your business and they become some of the best repeat customers that you can ever have. So the next thing here is repeats and referrals. So this is huge. Every customer that you come into contact with, you want to try to create a repeat customer out of them. You want to be making at least $500 to $1,000 a year per repeat customer, okay? That almost becomes passive income, okay? So repeats and referrals are by far one of the most important parts of building your business and solidifying your business, okay? If you ever look to sell your business, hold on. Hey, buddy.
I still can't do it.
Okay, I'll help you in a minute, all right? I'm gonna finish this video. Stay-at-home dad life. No shame. So repeats and referrals are the way to go in that respect, okay? So like I said, $500 to $1,000 in profit per year per repeat customer, and then ask those repeat customers every time you meet them, hey, do you know anybody else that might be looking to sell their device? And the cool thing is you can do this with every person you come into contact with, all right? So you can do this with reach outs. You can get this from people who come from your ads. You can do all of that stuff, okay? So this is the business part of things. Establish a Google My Business. Work with stores, pawn shops, repair shops, places like that. Work with other resellers, network with them. Once you have enough capital to do so, work with other resellers. They become some of your best customers by far. And then obviously repeats and referrals. You want to be getting repeats and referrals all the time. If you're doing that, your business will never go hungry. And this is what puts you to 100K plus a year. All right, so I hope this was a good breakdown for everybody. Yeah, so, and if you want to make your life a little bit easier, you can definitely check out the Mercury buyer price sheet to sell stuff directly to somebody that's reputable, get paid within 24 hours of it landing. There's a lot of things you can do to scale this business and grow this business. And obviously, if you want to work directly with us, you can do that too. But we got some cool stuff in the description and stuff below. So with that being said, hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys are enjoying my videos. Let me know if you guys like these videos, because if I don't know if you like these videos, I don't know if I'm going to keep making them. I'm just kidding. I like making these videos. I like doing a whiteboard. But it does help if you guys, ask questions below. That way I can make videos about them. So with that being said, you guys have a great day. I'm going to hit the gym. Later.